signs pretty early on that we were looking at somebody special. He was able to cap it with the UFC championship. He's back on the horse here tonight.
He has this undying belief in himself. He believes that hard work, all the results show, and they have Kamaru Usman. From the pace and pressure that he put on Dos Anjos to the pace and pressure he put on Woodley, he shows now, and in those fights, why he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division.
And he's really coming into his own when it comes to his striking. Certainly he's had a lot of standard influences in his ear. Henry Hooft, of course, Greg Jones on the wrestling side. Kamaru Usman, as he put it way back in the day, it's a real problem. The octagon, he is ready to fight. So with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC Heavyweight Championship title defense. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has stepped inside the octagon once again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's do it.
All right, early round action here, and keep an eye on that jab of Kamaru Usman, right? I don't have to tell a lot of you who are listening tonight that he has gone to great lengths to develop that with Trevor Whitman, and that has really helped him set up his takedowns. But he wants to box tonight. He feels like this matchup is a striking matchup for him. We'll see if he can put those words into action here tonight. A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Nice transition.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
He's got to be careful here.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Usman's has got full mount now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
And very effective with the ground and pound. And now he's got the back. Just over 3 minutes to go round one. Usman's back in full mount.
Big ground and pound.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. This is a terrible position.
Don't let it go to the mouth. Keep on this side.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, this one could be over soon. Postures up again and delivers another sequence of ground and pound there. Nice work there by Kamaru Usman.
Great job landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman, the wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Usman's in half guard.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to give way. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hook. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break the way in. Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish. Oh, wow.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Good work from the top here by Jones. Another ground and pound strike lands. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
And push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. There's that side kick.
Nice spinning back fist there. Oh, nice right hand. throws that leg kick. It lands with so much force. Guillotine jump.
Ooh, that's tight. Might just be a matter of time now. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
He's got to start throwing now.
Jones's eye is closing up. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
In the half guard.
Jones is right back to the full mount.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
We'll see. His ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Changing the position.
Jones, ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Full side control now.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Jones is right back to the full mount here.
Nice defense.
You need to work on this position.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhooks. You got to be careful here.
Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Now he's in trouble. He's going to go to sleep. There's one.
Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
15 seconds. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Round three next.
Stop! Stop!
Relax. Good? Okay. So you probably lost that round.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat.
Good sequence of kicks there by Jones. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Doing a
picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot made it perfect.
Just missed on the front kick there. And now a little separation between the two fighters. Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere. Usman going for the takedown, but unable to land. Leads with the right hand, that'll work. Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Now he's trying to guillotine.
Oh, that gilly is tough.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Usman's in half guard now.
He's got to be careful here.
Jones' eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3.
Great submission defense.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Jones. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Jones has got the full mount.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Usman's in half guard. Jones is cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing. But, man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly going to require stitches after the fact, and hopefully the cut man can stop the blood if we get to a next round. He's having his way with him here. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. And there it is, another strike. Gets through the ground. An elbow! Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Back mount now. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. All right, so the damage continues to be doled out, and I think a lot of fans watching at home would probably like to see the referee call in the dot.
And that's very rare, because fight fans want to see violence. But right now you have seen that this guy is beat, this guy is battered. He doesn't have much more. He has not done the right things to allow for himself to win this fight.
back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight. They're very evenly matched, and you can see it in the competition, but you can also see it in the damage that they're both showing.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. There's that patented single. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. All right, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full. They're working full tonight. I mean, the cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists, and they are laying it on the line.
Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor? Nicely done.
You got to fight out.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Usman's back to the side control now. Oh, some big punches raining down here, picking his spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why would he? He's having so much success doing it and fighting in this exact same manner that's leading him to be ahead in the fight right now.
Jones's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Getting them out here.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd. No surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Punch your way to half guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Usman's in half guard.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, side control now. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's gonna get it finished.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, someone's got to get involved in it.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions. Oh, nice. And now he's in side control. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory. Oh, now it's getting tight. Locked in on the Kamaru now. Now he's got to get his knees above the head, separate the body.
Oh, he's out. Working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Usman's eye now closing up. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Stop it. I need you to get out there and be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Ooh, that shot was blocked. The hook lands on the counter. Watching the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making it work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm going to stay on.
Single. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Usman's in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Holy somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Nice. Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Jones's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Jones is an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. Good work from the top here by Kamaru Usman.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Usman's able to transition back to side control now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kamaru here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Kamaru Usman.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a majority draw.
All right, champ, the finish does not materialize for either fighter here tonight. Both fought well, and both have to settle for a draw.
Yeah, you know, sometimes no one separates themselves, and that's what you get. You get a draw. Can't be disappointed. The fighters are. But me as a broadcaster, or someone sitting next to the octagon as a fan, I don't feel that empty knowing that both guys are kind of go away with no loss.